Good afternoon, ladies and testicles, and welcome to the Pig Athletic Club podcast. Joining us on today's episode is Ryan Freeney, Darcy Patrick, Josh Clutterbuck, and Sionena Ahil. This episode was recorded at the Caxton Hotel.
Good afternoon, ladies and testicles, and welcome to the Pat. I was going to say false.
Probably because I'm here.
I was looking that way. It looks like Tina, big head. Oh, yeah. An intro goes in and. Yo! How are we, boys?
Yeah, fucking good.
That was seamless. That was fucking seamless, yeah. First take. Can you believe that? First go.
How's the production here?
Oh, it's spectacular.
It's
amazing.
It's actually stepping up a bit for us. It's better than
not
usual.
hard.
No, yeah, it's
Fucking
true.
not hard at all.
Shout out yourselves, mate.
No,
Seriously.
just the production level is usually pretty shit. Yeah.
It's been a long 2 weeks since we had our probably the most PG podcast we've ever had.
That was weird.
Where Freeney didn't swear at all.
And I just fangirled fucking Fraser McWright. I was like, oh, you guys fucking awesome.
I was sitting, you and Tina were just like, yeah, you're so good over the ball.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
what
good.
the hell was that about?
What?
My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
you suck.
He was good. He was good, though. Well, we can't say too much. We're going to say, fucking how's under 22?
Yeah.
Smack any birds?
Probably.
Good rackle.
Fucking oath. Good on him. I reckon he'd play up a lot, that fella.
I reckon he would too.
Yeah. Oh, I had
Also, we're going to post this on our podcast as well because we can't be fucked to record another one. So let's
sweet.
steal this audio
Killing two
for any of
birds
our
with one
listeners.
stone.
For any of our listeners, we're jumping on with the Pack Boys tonight. So yeah, find it on our platforms or theirs. How's your weekend, Josh?
Yeah, it's good, chilled, rainy.
Made me sick.
Did
Made
it?
you sick?
No, I didn't. It was good.
Yeah, it was lovely.
It's just, I was just not used to it. Not used
Yeah,
to seeing you.
neither am I.
And-
So I went up to Mulaney for the weekend. Did some
Did you play
fucking-
footy first?
No, I didn't get to. Mate, I went up on the Friday.
Okay.
Went up on the Friday. Yeah.
Was that 2 weeks in a row?
Bro, let's just say, it's not 2 weeks. I played against East and got man of the match in my first game as
Yep.
prop in a long time. So I think, I don't know. Yeah, fuck you, Darcy.
You deserve a couple of days.
Yeah,
couple weeks off.
exactly. And then, mate, the last few years, Sunnybank hasn't even had a fucking 4th grade team. So how'd they get numbers for a 5th grade team this year? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. So,
Yeah, last year their 4th grade was bad.
and I remember last year their 4th grade got done by 70 points by you
70
boys. Then that same team went and played 3rd grade and got done by 80 points by our boys. So
and they weren't fit in 4th grade.
no. So yeah, no. I went away. It was a good weekend. Sunk a bit of piss. Ate a lot of cheese. Found the best Indian ever.
Where?
Mulaney,
cool.
Darwar.
Mulaney has the best Indian ever.
It's the best Indian I've
Well, you
had.
wouldn't fucking read about it.
Wow.
It was huge, but I did miss out on a lot of things. My thing I missed out on was baptising Dane Helipene, which actually cut me fucking deep.
Because
Yeah,
especially
was it
how
worth it?
fucking good it was.
Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Convincing. Nice.
You never know who's listening. So,
Surely your missus doesn't listen to the podcast.
she does a couple of times. That's how she found out. I thought that we were dating.
Haven't you heard that story?
I sort of forgot to ask her out. Then she got a bit weird about it, and then listened to the podcast and was like, "Oh yeah, sick."
Clutzy was like, yeah, me and my missus. Like, calling
weird
your
stuff.
Oh, it's so good. And
That's
she-
pretty good, eh?
Yeah. She was just like, what the fuck, Josh?
Yeah,
Your fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, you weirdo.
yeah, fucking.
That's a bit romantic.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey.
Yeah, we had 3 listeners that week.
The podcast. Yeah. So yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Mulaney's fucking nice up
Yeah,
there.
it's nice. It was nice and rainy as well.
Did you get stuck into the ice creams? And I think there's a good yogurt joint up there too, isn't
Yeah,
there?
fuck yeah, some good shit up there. Some real good shit
Real
up
good
there.
Indian, though.
Yeah,
Real good Indian.
Best in the world.
Mate, they literally marketed this place as the best butter chicken in the hinterland. And I was like,
Probably not. Yeah, it was probably the only butter chicken.
I wonder how many people have Googled that.
I've been to I know where Mulaney is, mate. There's not many people that aren't fucking white. The odds of it being the best Indian in the
And
internet.
Uber on the sunny coast is the worst. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
And what do all the white people get when they get Indian as well? Everyone's ordering butter chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my weekend.
Did you go, how's brouhaha?
Yeah, good. Smashed some sours. Found the apricot sour up there.
Well, how was that, mate?
Oh, it was
I've had a
actually amazing. I
Really?
went back the next day to get more. It was so good. So
a couple of hit and miss apricot sours before.
yeah, no, it was delicious. The description on the can, that's the reason why I went back. It was like, we probably won't be doing this again because of the amount of apricots it took to make this. I was like,
Fucking hell.
fuck. It's like, that must be a lot of fruit, eh? Just fucking jam it on in there. It's like 25% of the beer, I think, of
Holy
their total
shit.
thing was apricot. I'm like, that's a little bit excessive.
Yeah, but you
thank
think about it, when you eat an apricot, it's not that fucking juicy, and it's like a bit
No.
of, it's pretty fucking firm. Like you wouldn't want to cop one of those to the fucking head.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially unripe.
No, yeah, fucking alright.
I was thinking of like those little dried apricot things.
Oh, yeah, same. Yeah.
Why that wouldn't even hurt?
I've had to stop myself from getting, because I thought, well, you go on a health kick and you think, I'll get a pack of dry apricots, a glass of me,
Yeah.
like a month or so. Like 2 days,
Like
it's
50
gone. I'm
grams
like,
of sugar, yeah.
And Google how many calories in the whole packet. Like,
Let's go into your diets, mate, because I'm telling you, you've been on 20 this year at least.
oh,
Failed.
probably how many Mondays has there been so far?
Some of the contraptions you've
I
made.
think 26 almost. Oh, definitely not. That's half
Yeah.
a year.
I'm not going for a diet. I'm looking for a life change. you know?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mate, some of the things you fucking make, I don't even know that should be legal.
That was just for the Daily Smoko page,
I was
mate.
going
Just
to
for a
say,
laugh.
Smoko pops up all the time. It's like, tomorrow I start my diet. I'm like, fuck, if that was
Every
the last
Sunday,
diet,
yeah.
Jesus.
I've really fallen off the wagon with my diet. It all started a couple of
Just don't
Sundays
do
ago.
it.
Yeah. No, I got to. So I'm not on the tour. I'm actually on the tours at the moment. It sucks, but fuck, I put on so much weight so quick. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's right, man.
I've never been on the tools. I just progressively been putting on weight since I finished uni. It's fucked.
You've got one of those like accountant bodies.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it. It's getting worse as well.
Yeah. So boring and average.
boring.
You unblock shit.
But look at it. He's lost like 40 kilos.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, can we chat about how he's lost 40 kilos and now he's playing prop?
Yeah, actually, yeah. How bad is that, eh? For the first time in God knows how long, I lose weight and they chuck me in the front row. It's like, fuck. I'm supposed to go the other way,
I'm
eh?
a 30-kilometre-an-hour runner, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Put me on the
Give me on the wing, yeah.
Show me highlights, mate.
Underutilized.
It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
it's fucked, mate. Made 3 breaks as well on that
Do
last
your
game I
pants
played.
not fit you now? I think we've had this conversation.
No, I
that's the
don't know. Oh, yeah, no, the pants that I bought for work, after a week, they were just falling off my ass. So,
What ass?
yeah,
You've got a hole in your back,
exactly.
cunt. Get your bum on backwards.
I was listening to the Theo Von podcast the other day. Theo Von had one of his mates on, and they were talking about there's Black Lives Matter movement. What other movements are there? Like the trans movement, LGBTQ thing movement. But he also brought up like weird ones, like that probably haven't come out yet. Like he said, like strippers. That you think they're going to be like beautiful, like most of the ones there are. Like if you've been to one, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never been to one, so I wouldn't know.
Same.
But he brought up
The ones at work day shift's pretty rough.
strippers with eczema. Like
Yeah, okay. So, like, normalize that.
yeah,
okay.
normalizing
I've
that.
got one.
Have you got like any movement that you'd get behind?
Yep.
What? Like,
Non-jumping second rowers.
not jump. I think there's already some around.
There's heaps. I saw a lot at Sunnybank on the weekend. There was a lot of props filling it at second row, and I don't know who the jumping option was. They had just one guy going up at 2.
It's like the old under 8s line outs where you just stand there and just jump and hope for the best. That's
none of
thank
them
you,
were fucking
Sunnybank
getting. None of those guys were getting lifted.
That was me at Queensland Tonga.
Oh, I remember
Because I
that.
was the skinniest prop there. So I was like, we need second row. So you get second row. Didn't jump at all. They tried to lift me at training, but they didn't go to
No,
gym.
no.
I'm surprised they didn't try and lift me, mate.
I'm trying to think of a movement that I would get behind.
I tried to start a real weird change.org petition a few years ago.
What was it?
Get Nelly Furtado to Australia to tour again. And
Why?
How did I not know about this?
Were
I
you a
posted
fan?
it in our group.
Were you a real fan of her?
Oh, whoa. Man, like, I'm like a bird. I don't know. When that comes on, just fucking hits different, eh? But
That's a pretty good movie.
yeah, and I don't know. I shared it on Facebook and all that, and I think I got like 6 signatures,
Nice.
and it was just the boys that I asked to sign it for me. So that was
Have you still?
that.
Is it still live?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll have to share it.
Get a,
Wonder if
like,
anyone's
subscribe.
died for that movement.
What about you, Das?
I can't think of anything. Just
Nothing.
normalised problem gambling or something.
Normalised punting.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fucking people who have got a serious punting issue.
Oh yeah.
You see those ads,
I know a
though,
few
they
of
try
them.
and make it look bad, but what
Yeah.
if they're actually having fun? Like
Yeah, exactly.
losing all their money.
I only go to the pokies for the noises. It's so good.
And the smell of old people.
Yeah.
And the old darts that used to fucking you'd be able to smoke.
Yeah,
in.
there's that
darts,
pub
bit of
down the
mask.
coast. At Brunswick Heads, you can smoke. The pokies area has like a smoking area, so you can sit inside and punch doors and play pokies.
Wow.
It's Ben Bennett's favourite pub for that reason. And he never plays the pokies unless he's there just to sit there and punch stories inside.
What's he? The Brisbane Bandit or something?
Brizzy
Brizzy
Villain.
Villain.
Yeah.
Also the Whopperman.
Yeah.
The Whopperman is him and the Schooner Man talking it.
Probably.
They hang out almost
like,
every
yeah.
day.
They used to live together, so.
They just got that hate for each other.
It's like the
Yeah.
biggest rivalry, but the biggest like love.
Yeah. They can't exist without each other, so.
It's ridiculous.
Has anyone been ringing on that hotline lately?
Not this week.
Oh, legit?
I forgot to post all week. We got 2 calls this week, but we set up a phone number so you can call up and leave a message, and we'll bring it out on the podcast. And there's been some fucking funny ones.
What's this hotline?
So it's for our
Offline, so we
podcast.
set up like a phone number so people can call in and they leave a voice message and then we just play it back on the podcast.
That is good.
So
Frothline
we've had some interesting
3103.
ones.
That's a good one for this weekend when we're
Yeah.
tipping up at Grand
The
Final.
fucking
Yeah, because usually I try and do a post about it on Saturdays, and we've been getting like 10 people call in, but this week I forgot because I was blind, and we only got 2. What's the number so people listening can read
Yeah, well,
it?
if you guys stop interrupting me
Well,
rudely.
you read it out, you're like 3-1.
31033389.
So we only had 1 call this week, and he left 2 messages. 1:22 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Boys, how's it going? Can't wait to get featured on the pod. Fucking love you guys. Bloody brilliant beers, eh? Fuck off, Meredith. Boys,
Fuck off, Meredith.
Alright, so fucking this podcast. Bloody brilliant beers. Check them out. They're fucking good, eh? Fucking, yeah. Shout outs to Alex Wimban. Melbourne's finest.
Is that Chris Lilly?
Fucking legend. Yeah, the name's Hogue, eh?
Mucka man.
Get back a couple fucking fucking oath. You know, if you can get bootstrapped in Perth, because
Yeah, you can't get bootstrap in Perth.
Jesus.
He's the MD. The MD's hitting hard.
Anyway, love the fucking shit, boys.
I'll definitely call it.
Podcast in Perth, I reckon. It's fucking good shit over here, boys.
Podcast in Perth.
Get them fucking froggies.
We have one. Remember that one last week? This dude was like, you have to go back and listen to it if you're interested. But he's like, oh, what's your aphrodisiac? And he's like, after a long night out, I like to come home and listen to this. And it was Chautauqua winning that race. It's just like this live race course. It's like 4 o'clock on a Monday morning or something. It's fucking funny as. That's the Mitch, the bootstrap dribbler.
Oh, yeah, the bootstrap dribbler.
So that was our only call this week.
It's so good. He calls
good
in
call,
each
mate.
week, and yeah, he's like, yeah, it's the bootstrap dribbler here, Mitch. Oh, fuck yeah. He's
That's fucking good.
yeah, it's good stuff.
We get calls in.
I'll try and remember to post this weekend.
Yeah, you gotta.
Trying to have a weekend off the piss, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Oh, just spending money and drinking too much. And yes, I slept all day yesterday. It was horrible. It was great, but had a lot to do and literally just slept all day.
Mate, I have this weird thing. As soon as I drink the next day, I'm not moving.
I was all right on Sunday. I didn't drink Sunday, but Monday I just slept all day. It was fun. We went to the races on Saturday, so
Did you feel even worse after you sleep too?
yeah.
I had that Sunday.
Fuck, it was so funny at the races. One of the boys, Jackson, good friend of the show, was blowing up because all they had to eat was these little sausage rolls that were like bite size, like this big, and he paid $8.50 for 2 of them. And as he came and sat back down, they brought around trays of free hot dogs for everyone. They had 600 free hot dogs. So he's blowing up, and then later on in the day, I tipped him this multi that I'd seen on this group in Facebook, and the first leg got up, and the second one, there's the field. There's like fucking 20 horses running in this field. We're up the top, miles away. And they've come around the bend. All I knew that our horse was running in a red cap, and it's coming dead last. And he's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot!" Blah blah blah. This horse comes out of nowhere down the side. Me and him are going mental. Like we've just won. Comes like it's not even the right. Just another red horse. I was like, oh, fuck. In front of everyone too. Like we've cheered at home. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, high fiving and shit. It was, how much to win? Oh, wrong horse. 0.
Oh man, I'm the worst punter.
Way too often.
I'm the worst punter. What's that other horse you fucking?
Genza. That was my uncle's horse. It ran. Yeah. It ran in the first and fucking is probably still running. I actually saw my uncle like 20 minutes later. It was like 10 past midday and he was blind. He's just drinking straight scotch and comes up and he's like, I got a hot dog.
I actually had some people message me on the weekend.
Random people
one of my
on
old
Instagram.
bosses.
Random people on Instagram were like inboxing us, being like, "Yeah, we're all back in this fucking horse."
Yeah, one of my old bosses was like, "What's the go with this Genzai? Like, what's so good about it? What's the inside word?" I was like, "Darcy just blows smoke up its ass because it's his uncle's horse." Like,
It won one time.
yeah, I was like, we were all in the car one day and it won, and it was cool. So yeah, we just keep saying
Yeah,
it's
I've
gonna
been
win.
fucking. I lost $100 on it.
Yeah.
You dogs.
And he's like, "Fuck, I went 50 each way." I was like,
Apologies. Gamble responsibly, please.
"Oh, lucky you."
That's why they call it gambling. You can't.
That's it. Normalize it.
I'm so bad for that. Someone will send the tip. They're like, "Yeah, this will be good." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'll just chuck 50 on the nose." And they're like,
Oh, what?
"Oh, we put 10 because we're
Well,
not confident."
my-
Sweet.
My
That's why I'm in the hole.
my big one for the weekend was I had $10 in 2 different betting accounts, and I got them both up to about, like together it was about $140, $150.
No problem. But yeah,
We had this multi going, and it was the shortest horse in the multi, and
actual shortest.
shortest price. Like it's like
Actually, a
$1.80.
miniature pony.
It's like $1.80 for the Shetland.
God, he was fast.
Wee man coming up the outside.
It was like $1.80 favourite, and one of the accounts was doing get your bet back up to $50 if it runs second or third.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just put 50 on it because I'd built my account up and I'll just roll it over. Like worst comes to worst, it runs second and I get my cash back.
Yeah.
Had the multi of doom riding on it plus my 15. It ran like fucking 5th. Oh, it just crushed me.
Yeah, it's
Just ruined my day.
Talk about your multis, Sian.
Mine, yeah. One day it's going to come off.
Yeah,
One-
that's it.
It almost came off once because my multis are like 16 legs.
Yeah.
I
I
love
only
those.
chucked $2.50 on each.
Yeah. So when you stop rocking up for the podcast, we know it's paid off.
One morning I almost had it. It was like the NFL and a little bit of the NBA, but the payout would have been like $2 million. It was like 16 legs, and I got 14 out of 16.
Holy shit.
I was like,
What was the cash out?
I don't know. I was asleep and I woke up. I was just
Cash
happy.
out's
I
probably like
almost won
500
$2
grand or
million.
something.
What would happen in that instance if you won $2 million? Would you get
You
your
win
thing
$2 million,
cancelled?
yeah.
But would you get your thing cancelled? They cancelled.
Yeah, but I think I don't know if they'd let you take it out. They're pretty like brutal. Like
What do you mean?
they pretty much have in all their T's and C's that they can do whatever they want with your money and stuff.
So if you won $2 million,
Yeah, I don't know if they'd let you take it out. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't know enough
Withdraw it.
about it. Yeah, they can do that and like ban your account and shit.
Fuck.
Imagine.
I'm here spending money in my head.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it, but what's the cap? Like, you know, if you keep winning, but you stay under a certain threshold, isn't it? You can keep.
Yeah,
your account.
probably. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Bro, I got told by
Hey,
someone
who
else.
does?
I got told by someone else who's been working in the betting industry for a while.
Who does,
That apparently they've got like these VIP punters who
Yeah.
just spend like fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars like on a weekly basis almost. And part of their treatment is whatever their favourite sporting team is, they get a fucking corporate box to that team's home games every week.
Fucking hell.
Well,
I'm
thank you
pretty
for-
sure like there's dudes that are analysing fucking the guys
There's
that
like
keep winning
professional
all day.
punters. Oh yeah, there would be. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
would have been looking at my account. $2.
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't. I'm terrible at betting.
Yeah, same.
Actually, the only time I ever fucking bet is when Lolo puts something up. And then
Oh,
I bet,
yeah, yeah.
and that's the only week that nothing wins. Just like-
I pretty much only ever bet if I'm with people like at the pub or at the races. Like I can't just sit at home and.
oh, if I can stop talking about betting.
Yeah. This is not a gambling podcast.
Speaking of gambling, we had a question from Keith Akinboa. Rest in peace, Keith. He's not actually dead. He's just in Papua New Guinea.
Never
Oh.
come
That's
back.
pretty much
Yeah.
But he's asked, what serial killer would we bring on tour? Like,
I've got my
Who
one.
would you bring?
I don't know any serial killers.
I didn't know many too until I started Googling. But my guy is Sutomu Miyazaki. He's a human Dracula. He got more, he got more names due to his hideous act. Some of them were the otaku murderer, the little girl oh, Jesus Christ.
you're not reading his whole bio, are you?
I actually just started reading on this guy's actually pretty fucked up. The reason why I picked him is because he looks like Johnny Brown. Yeah, so
Shit.
Johnny looks more dangerous.
yeah. He does look more, that guy is an absolute coward. I don't think he has a hell.
Well, the first off the bat for me was Ivan Milat, just because I don't know, local legend.
Yeah, that's what I thought of as well.
You know, loves his backpackers, as Sione said earlier. But well, I did a little bit of research, and
People are like, oh, why don't you want to say where you work on the podcast? We talk about our favourite serial killers.
but did a little bit of research and found this bloke, Pedro Lopez.
Oh yeah, Pedro.
So Pedro's from Colombia, so he's definitely in for a good time. And he might still be out there. So he's someone he's just a well-versed traveller, and I think that's what you need on
Shout out to Pablo. What's his name?
Pedro.
Pedro.
Close.
What did he do?
What didn't he do by the look of things?
He's guilty for traveling.
He's linked to more than 300 murders in Colombia and in Ecuador and Peru. So he gets around. So he's a tour veteran. He's been to a lot of different places.
So he's just linked. He's not
a lot
guilty.
of local knowledge.
A lot of
Free
local
my boy
knowledge.
Pedro.
Isn't it weird? Like, one murder is a lot of murders. Mate's
Yeah,
linked to
one is
300.
One murderers
Juan.
I actually have a really funny story.
about murdering.
Oh, sort of. I won't name names, but I was out with one of our mates one day on his jet ski. So a lot of people they'll know exactly who that is.
Which one? One or two of them? The first or second?
Exactly.
Yeah, sweet.
And he was like, this is where blah 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 dumped that body, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it was in the news. He killed some dude and dumped his body here, and I was like, holy shit, I did not know he was a murderer. Like, knew him from primary school. I haven't seen him since. And for probably a year after, I was going around telling people that this guy's a murderer. And then I was back with the same mate again. Like 12 months later. And we were talking about, I think I brought it up. I was like, I can't believe that guy's a murderer. And he's like, no, that guy's not a murderer. It's a different guy. And I was like, you said it was this guy. And he's like, no, I didn't. I was like, yes, I'm sure you did, because I was so shocked. I was so shocked that he was a murderer. He's like, he's not a murderer. It's the other guy. So I've been just calling this other dude a murderer.
That's the worst game of Chinese whispers.
I told so many people that he was in jail for murder, and it was a complete lie.
Imagine he's just walking around, people like, oh my god, he's out.
He's
That's
out.
it.
That is a monumental fuck up. I love it.
I feel like I cannot be blamed for that.
The shit you used to do as kids was fucked. I remember we used to
Whoa, where's this going?
in like after footy, people used to come back to my place in like under 8s. And it was when Fear Factor was a big thing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hasn't Joe Rogan blown up, hey?
There used to be like me, Nick Richards, a couple other boys from primary school. We'd just like dig this hole in my backyard and then just walk around,
Bury each other alive.
find shit, like just random stuff. There'd be like dog poo, petrol, just all this random stuff. Put it in a hole, and then you used to have to keep your head in and see who would have to keep their head in the hole the longest. Who could deal with the
That explains so much. That is so fucked.
And that was my first day sniffing petrol. So
Oh, no.
I've never seen that on Fear Factor.
What the fuck are you watching?
I think because we were like, oh, what's going to smell worse than rotten eggs? Oh, probably shit, petrol, diesel, just fucking chuck everything in a hole.
I don't know if you guys listen to our podcast, but we'd like to always start the podcast off with a question for our guests and everyone.
We never start it with the question. It's always at least halfway through.
Yeah, we always forget about it and just bring it up randomly. So this week's question, if there was one company or franchise that you could like have cease business today, what would it be?
Wipey Threads.
They're still going, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
I'm pretty sure if
they
you go...
came back.
actually, I was going to throw myself under the bus, but I won't.
Start.
If you go on the website, like I'm in all the fucking modelling photos for it from back in the day.
Plus size.
You know when you're using
They
him as
found
a
that at
model that
work.
your business is going to fucking fail.
Business.
One business that I would love to stop working. Fuck, I don't know. I would like an establishment to fucking be subsidised more than before and after school care.
Yeah.
No.
Like
what's it called?
childcare.
Childcare.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard
Childcare.
about that the other
Fuck, man.
I didn't realise that the more you earn, the more you pay.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's
man.
terrible.
Dude, one of the chicks at my work stopped working because she was paying more in childcare than she was getting paid.
Incredible.
That's fucked.
It's fucked, mate. It's
Jesus.
fucked up. It's
Don't
fucked.
have kids.
Yeah. That's all.
That's crazy.
You're just having a bit of a spread apart so you don't have
Yeah.
2 kids at fucking kindy at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's fucked up.
Um,
How much would it be costing you? Like $300 a day to have 2 kids in kindy?
Subsidised, I think it's like $300 a week or something.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Still, that's
Still a lot of
fucked,
money.
Yeah.
bloke I work with has to pay $140 a day,
It's around that, but
and he
Yeah,
doesn't
what does
get
he
any
do for
sub-
job?
from plumbing.
Fuck me.
He doesn't get any subsidies because his missus
Yeah.
owns 2 fucking beauty clinics or some
Well,
shit.
there you go.
They do
Fuck
cosmetics and stuff. Yeah. One that I'd actually genuinely like to see go probably sombreros.
Yeah. they
We
suck.
fucking hate sombreros.
I've never had it.
Oh, don't.
Shit.
it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
Who wants cold
pretty shit.
Mexican? Like, it's just cold
It's not that
Mexican.
bad. I'm
Pretty shit.
It's cold Australian Mexican.
Australian, Mexican.
Osmex. It's so. It is pretty shit, and it's expensive.
Yeah, it's
I think.
expensive.
I don't think it's that cheap either.
No, it's
No, I'm
like,
with you.
it's
Fuck
dearer than
them.
Guzman's.
Yeah, fuck them.
I mean, like, yep, sick. You're trying to do a good thing. Each meal, you send a meal to like African kids, but
Fuck
doubt
yeah.
that happened.
Oz
I doubt that
Mexican.
sorry, Africa.
Who are Oz Mexicans?
I've got an
I was trying to get in. Anyways, Karen.
I'm not a fan of like oh no, that's gonna
Nando's.
no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's no Portuguese
Mate, would you
people. All
cancel
I'm
anyone?
saying is no Portuguese people are fucking working there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, shout out to the Indian place in Malani.
For this week's podcast. Yeah, shout out.
No, I'd get rid of probably not even Milo. Just whoever. Get rid of the
I'll
brand that's
fucking
taken
stab
over
you.
Ovaltinis.
Yeah.
There's no Ovaltinis around.
No,
Yeah.
it is, mate. You can buy Ovaltinis the other day, and I saw it at the shops. And my inner child, I bought it.
It's so shit, but it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought
You
it,
always
and then
taste it.
I tasted it. I'm like, this doesn't taste like my childhood.
Yeah. I
And
had
I
a similar
fucking
experience.
threw it out in the bin after one glass.
Fuck, that's not good.
glass.
It was
Yeah,
that
aren't
bad.
they like the
it was
little-
like coffee.
Yeah, you can have it like that too. Yeah,
Yeah, it,
I
was
used
like,
to eat
it
them.
tasted like
I
coffee.
just eat that shit.
I've had the little
Like
Ovaltini.
tablet-
Yeah, they're the best. But like, you remember how
What are you talking about?
Ovaltinis have a fucking like a Milo
Oh, you can
tin,
have
like,
it.
you can
Oh,
have it in a
right,
and I
right.
was like, how fucking good is that?
Yeah.
And then I had one, and it tastes like coffee. It's like, just go in the bin. Just go
No,
in the
that's
bin.
so good.
Or like the Aldi fucking Milo. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I was going to say Marmite. I hate Marmite and I love Vegemite.
Marmite's a joke.
It's not that bad.
Mama, no, it's
Sombreros is fucking
terrible.
bad,
Sombreros. I was going to say, segues into something else we sometimes
Thank
do,
God, because that
but-
went so much worse than I thought it would.
Having a bone to pick. I've got a bone to pick with the Centenary Highway.
though. Yeah?
Yeah, and whoever is in fucking charge of the speed limits on the Centenary
It's
Highway.
horrible, yeah.
I'm coming back from Durack to Brisbane, to civilization every fucking day.
At least you're going
it's
against the
Durax,
traffic, man.
What was that?
At least you're going against the traffic. Imagine coming
Well, that's
in.
that's what I thought. Like, if I'm coming home in the Arvo,
Yeah.
you get on to the Ipswich motorway or whatever, then you get onto Centenary Highway, whatever, whichever
Living in
one it
Ipswich,
is.
by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck that. You get on there and then you see this big billboard, and usually if it's good, it's going to be like you're going to be at Mount Cootha in 13 minutes. I'm like, yeah, sick. That's awesome. That's how it should be because it's 100 kilometres until you get to Jindalee per hour. Sometimes it pops up and it's like congestion ahead, like traffic conditions have changed. And they fucking take you down to 60 k's an hour from before Mount Omni all the way to Jindalee, but there's nothing happening. It's just because
I hate humans.
it's meant to be a high crash zone or something. But then as soon as you hit that Jindalee bridge, or as soon as you hit that that bridge, that Centenary Bridge
Yeah.
or whatever,
Oh,
that
yeah.
takes you back to God's country, north side of Brisbane.
Oh, how good's yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it's just 80 k's and everyone's like, oh yeah, sick, just back up to it, and then it's like 3 minutes to Mount Cootha. I'm
Can
like,
you
why
drink
did
the
I just-
fucking water in Ipswich?
I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't trust
I
it.
don't know.
Drank it all. Yeah, that's how I
But-
turned into this machine.
It's just ridiculous. Like,
I used to be white, by the way.
Shout out to the Far Ooze podcast. No offense.
Special guest Darcy.
I used to be white.
I used to be black, and then I moved to the north side.
What about his brother? When he's at school in Melbourne, some guy goes, "You were born out of your mum's ass."
Oh, Melbourne was
That is
bad. man.
fucked.
Were they that bad?
That is so
Yeah, it
fucked.
was like in what else?
I think you got in a fight after that.
I remember when I was like year 3, like in Melton or something, and like we were the only dark kids at the school. This is before I knew what like Aboriginals were.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was like there was even half-caste Aboriginal kids there. And at lunchtime, they'd be like teasing me, like, "Oh, you Abbo." And I'm like, "What is an Abbo?" I started crying.
I'm from Donga.
I went to the teacher. I was like, "Oh, these kids are calling me Abbo." And then she got all the kids in, even the little half-caste Aboriginal kids, and goes, "Stop calling him Abbo. It's Aboriginal." I'm like, "Oh my god!" But shout out to Melbourne education system.
It's responsible.
Well, this turned into a Black Lives Matter.
Dude.
What were we even talking about? Water.
No, we're talking about
Centenary Highway.
Highway time.
Of course.
Yes,
Stop
justice.
dropping me to 60 k's an hour on a fucking highway.
It's that Victory Pocket
Yeah,
place
bro.
is bad too. It's like
Ridiculous.
you stop and then you like go on again.
It's just
I don't get it, man. Like the worst is Beer Burrum. I've got a bone to pick with
yeah.
that. Beer Burrum when you
Yeah.
fucking.
That's
there's-
up north, isn't it?
But I'm not
Bullshit,
sure
man.
whether people are doing the old school fucking trying to do the shortcut to come back onto the highway. There's no fucking. Who lives at Beer Burrum?
Yeah.
Can someone
not
fucking
Steve
tell me?
Irwin.
It's all the idiots going to that Mount Trevor-Grogan or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Taking photos up there, I reckon.
No,
That's
Mulaney's that go to that Indian restaurant.
Shout out to Darwin, sponsor of this podcast.
Davat.
Did you have a lassie?
Nah, I didn't have the lassie. No,
They're
no,
fucking
no.
good, mate.
Yeah,
What did you
I know.
have?
Just fucking butter chicken, butter chicken, cheesy garlic naan, cheesy spinach naan, some
What
So
a
really you
surprise.
can't get butter chicken wrong.
Indian
Yeah.
cottage cheese and veggie fucking thing.
Mate,
Yeah, it was
I
good.
wonder what percentage of Indian food in Australia that gets served as butter chicken. It's got to be like 80%.
Easy.
You need to work in the office. I mean, I walked into my first day last Tuesday, went to take a shit, and every toilet in the building has a seat warmer and is a bidet.
Must be nice. Eh?
How good's that?
I haven't used it yet, the bidet, but
The
The
toilets
bidet
I
one
use
is like
just
like
skid
the
marks.
Singapore ones where you press on the side and it goes.
yeah, it's got like a little remote on the side.
They're
Yeah.
Oh, they're the
ones.
best, mate.
I'll have
I
to
worked
try
in
it.
Malaysia last year. They didn't have the electric ones. Yeah, it's like you
Just a
walk in,
hose?
it's like your
hose.
feet get wet when you walk in.
Oh.
Oh.
I went to Cambodia and it was like that. There was no toilet paper. It was just a little hose.
Yeah. It took me like 3 months and then I was all over it.
I'll be honest though. When I first went to
Fill up your water bottle.
when I first went to Asia, I didn't know that was for your ass.
I didn't know either. Yeah, I didn't know
And I
either.
was sitting on the toilet like, fuck, it's hot. And like,
You did not.
Yeah, I didn't know when I first got there. I didn't know what it was for.
And then you figured out when you went to wipe and there was no toilet paper.
yes.
I was the same in Portugal. They got those like little bidets where it's separate to the toilet.
yeah.
I
weird?
thought it was like where you wash your clothes.
sink or
It was like
something,
my
yeah.
first week there.
Yeah.
And like I was wondering why the cleaner kept taking my clothes out of that to put it like in the sink. I was like, what's she doing? And then one of the Portuguese players told me, that's actually to wash your ass. Like, oh, right.
I knew that, yeah.
Right, yeah, I'll
But
wash
what are you
my ass.
supposed to do? What do you do? You go off the toilet and you sit on that one and you just
And then
fucking
you-
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
just wind it up.
Yeah, place I went to in Greece didn't have a sewage system either, so you couldn't flush toilet paper, so you wipe your
Yeah,
ass and
isn't
put it
that
in a little bin next
Fucked, man.
Not a fan of that. Eh?
It's like a yacht week.
to it. Yeah.
Just sit in water. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, just wait till you get to the parties because there are parties every night at the clubs. All right, we had some
How good's my
questions.
life?
That's alright.
Someone's actually asked who would. Weary actually asked who would win in a race out of you two.
Oh, me.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
have a
wouldn't
knee.
dispute that. I wouldn't dispute that at all. I'm fucking so sorry. I'm stuck in first gear, mate. I'm good over the first 5 and then I'm just redlining.
Just turning the legs
Powerful,
over.
mate. Powerful.
We should hit up Papali when he comes up and see if you do a
Yeah,
race.
magic
Oh.
round. Magic round. Oh,
That'd be
fuck, we
good,
should
man.
do that.
Yeah,
That'd
fuck
be
yeah.
so fucking good.
It's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking good.
You're probably related to him. So we'll
Yeah.
drop the line.
Yeah, I think got an auntie somewhere, I think. Yeah.
Just fucking just the right in, just bring it in. Next.
Oh, this is actually a good one. We're actually thinking about getting like a brew together for summer, like a pack brew. And you guys have already got a bit of experience with your bootstrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that going? Any tips?
Really well.
Wait, what was that? I was talking to
Yes.
Sonny the other day about what happened. How did you fuck the?
So basically, what we did was when we got it, we got given a price, right? And the first one, we're like, okay, we'll just sell it online through their website because we don't have you need a license to sell it.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like, if you sell it through our website, they technically take the sale,
Yeah.
and then we just take a clip for marketing. And we're like, okay, we want to keep the price low so people can buy it. Like, not too worried about making profit on the first one because we'll just like, he's obviously when you scale it, like you can keep it at the same price and make more money, right? So we ordered 100 cartons, sold them for $60. They cost us 53 each. So we're like, okay, sweet, we'll make $7 a carton. We also did all the deliveries, which is an extra $10 on top. So we're making about $17 a carton, which is not too bad. But then when the second lot came out, I was like, okay, let's try and get into bottle shops. And then I was like, fuck, bottle shops are going to want it cheaper than $60 and they're not going to want to pay deliveries. So we sold to them for $55. So we made $2 a carton. So on the first day we sold it in here, we dropped off 10 cartons. We made $20 and then we went to the bar and bought 2 and it was 19.
That's pack way. That's the pack way.
Sounds going well.
Fucking economics.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like you got to count it.
So good.
They say that you need 7 sources of income to become a millionaire.
Yeah. So far,
I bet the other ones pay
Yeah.
more than that.
I've got 0 because they just level each other out. One's costing money.
Oh, that was the best. You're like, I can't give a carton giveaway
Yeah,
because
someone's like, oh, can you give us a carton to give away? I was like, yeah, sure, have a $53 carton for free and then I'll just sell 25 more to make it up.
Johnny does the same thing. Every time we like have tours and like get people pay to come on tour, I get a notification. Jonathan Brown has paid. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. It's like playing.
Oh, wait, he pays for it.
Yeah, and then paying for the like shirts and stuff online through the website. I'm like, what are you doing? Just order it through the back end. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I just want stuff.
I'm supporting us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Business.
It's pretty easy, but like,
We're the most useless cartons.
yeah. Look at us now, huh? Look at us now.
Yeah, we paid for our podcast.
Yeah. We've got.
Somebody wants to sponsor us.
That's what I was going to say. We've got 40 cartons left. Please buy them because our podcast equipment sucks and we want to buy some like this. So yeah, if we sell the remaining 40 cartons, we'll make $80.
Oh, fuck, it's so depressing.
So yeah, back to we want to.
It's actually really easy. Well,
Yeah.
the people we did it through was really easy, and you can just set your own price. So you just make sure you're not losing money.
Packway. It's the thing with us. We call it packway, and it's just stitching ourselves up.
Yeah.
Good fun. Hey, we're learning. We're learning.
That's it, man. And we'll be entrepreneurs before you know it.
That's it. They say your 20s are made to trial and fail at things anyway. So
I'm 33,
you got plenty of
so-
time. Yeah, I was going to say you're fucked. We got a few more cracks left.
Oh, you dogs. Yeah, fucking dogs. What are we talking about?
Oh,
Doing a beer.
We're
Yeah.
doing a beer. We're going to do a lager, I think.
Great option.
Yeah.
We have no idea. We're just going to go in. Like,
Dude, well, literally, we met this dude, and he was like, "Oh, he was launching his beer, and we had him on our podcast, like right at the start. He's like, "Oh, when you want to brew your own beer, let me know." And I was sitting at work one day and I listened to a Den and Kemp thing. I was like, "Fuck, mate, we should do our beer." And I rang him at lunch. He's like, "Yeah, mate. Like, how many cartons do you want? Which beer do you want? And what date?" And I was like, "Bang, bang, bang." He's like, "Yep, done. Here's the price."
Yeah. How
Tastes
much was
good
it roughly for like? Well, how, do you have to buy a certain
Yeah,
amount?
you got to buy a certain. So 120 is the minimum, and the beer we got was like $53 or something.
Yeah, fuck. It's not cheap, is it?
Fuck no, man. When you think about people got to buy it after, like, what are you gonna do? Charge $70 for a 16 can carton of beer?
Yeah, fuck.
let's make it ourselves.
my mate used to Ross. Shout out to Ross. He used to live in a house with a few of the boys, and fuck, it was just one of the best bloke houses ever. They made their beef jerky. They made beer.
Yeah.
They had this fucking tiered seating on pallets and shit for the cinema. Like, it was the funniest shit in the world. And like a pool table with different length pool cues for different
Oh yeah,
corners
because
and
some of
shit.
the some yeah.
Anyway, their beer was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They just brew it in the backyard.
The thing, it costs like $2,000 for a license, so
If so facto,
yeah,
you'll be
license.
selling a few more cartons before you get licensed.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
yeah.
Forgot about the
Or we just do the
license.
black market. That would be pretty on
Yeah.
brand.
Just bootleg. Just bootleg to the boys.
Just sent people blind. We didn't do it. Not our beer. This beer was 47% alcohol. That was Josh's petrol from his
Ethanol. Ethanol.
from his
I forgot to skip that out.
yeah, it's from the Fear Factor pit.
We should actually do that video. You guys trying to make a beer, like brew
Well, I
it.
thought you were going to say the Fear Factor pit.
That too. That would actually funny.
Fucking hell. Wait, how fuck's this though? One of the boys I've been on tour with back in the day, they usually go to the Bali Tens every year in tribute to one of their boys who passed away from fucking ethanol poisoning.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so he had like fucking the vodka or whatever.
Over in Bali.
Yeah, in Bali.
I've heard you never drink the spirits. You
Yeah.
just got to drink the beers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And yeah, fucking died.
Hectic.
It's a bit of a fucking killjoy
Yeah,
story.
thanks for telling that one. That was awesome. man.
Yeah, just a bit of fucking FYI, boys.
Yeah.
Be careful when we're allowed to travel again. When we're allowed to travel again. There's gonna be so much ethanol.
Let's go to New Zealand.
Is anyone rushing to go to New Zealand?
Yeah.
No.
Open up the bubble,
I'd
thanks.
prefer to go to kombucha.
Oh, bro, fuck, that's pretty fucked up, G. Is there any other questions?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. Anything else, Josh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna always say every episode we call out Cam Munster because we're gonna get him on for episode 100.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Maybe we should just hit him up for Magic Round. And we'll just go like episode 49, episode 50, episode 100.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
Just say it's episode 100.
Yeah.
And then just be like, sorry,
Well,
man. it was
yeah.
I'll
actually-
get my people to talk to his people.
Yeah, he'll be up here.
Who's that other bird you always shit out?
Oh, Laura Graham. Great
Yeah.
lass.
Every
Shout out
episode.
to Loza
So
J.
it was.
She's single. Find her on social medias and swing her a message and say that we sent you. And she'll fucking hate us.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't do that. Please
Well,
don't do that.
okay, Darcy didn't, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. Sometimes you got to shoot your shot.
Yeah, exactly. Just good luck.
Good luck, maybe.
Laura,
maybe,
I've literally just made your life better.
And we'll see you next week, Cam Munster.
Yes.
fuck
Yeah, we will.
Is that Magic Round next week?
I think it's the week after.
Yeah, next week.
Oh, no, next week. Yeah, because this will be
Reds
out on
Grand Final
Friday
this
for us.
week, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck on.
yeah.
Fucking some rock hard.
Yeah.
I'm rock hard.
I'm so totally.
We'll have to call that hotline on the weekend.
Yeah,
fuck
definitely.
yeah.
I'll
Make
remember
sure
to
we get
post
it.
on Saturday.
I'm actually going to save the number on my phone.
Yeah. Good luck with Mother's Day the next day, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to go down like a lead balloon. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Oh, yeah. Happy Mother's Day
Yeah.
as well. That's probably
Oh, and also May the 4th be with you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fourth with you nerds.
Yeah, fuck yes.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out for fucking us with our,
Yeah.
with our turtleneck parties coming up June the 12th.
June the
Yep.
12th, yep. Lock
June
it
the
in.
12th. So, yeah, Shioni's going to be working overtime. Fucking buy yourself a pack turtleneck and get some suspects.
I
You
think
guys
I'm-
doing packed
Are you sure
turtlenecks
that's
for
not?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say you're going to go to the coast that weekend.
Oh, no,
cunt.
I
will
thought it was
fucking
Magic Round
stab
for
you.
some reason.
No, Magic
It's
Round
the
is
15th of May.
the 15th of May.
Yeah, right.
So, you know,
Because I'm going to the races that day.
5-6
as well.
weeks to prepare for the
5 6
turtleneck
weeks.
party.
All right.
All right. Yep. That was
Okay.
good. Well, let's never do this ever again.
Yeah, thanks. For See you never.
Don't subscribe. Don't follow us. Bye.
Yeah.
You dogs.